Hello and welcome everybody to week at the Global Labs for January 10th, 2025. Looks like the next update we're going to be getting on main server as well is going to be the Big Horse update. So we have Voltarion, a thunderbolt that leaps through space like a thunderbolt. Okay, that's kind of funny translation. I mean, overall, looks kind of pretty much like a lightning boom. We have a brief story. He's a descendant of Narc. I'm gonna leave this for myself because I want to do it during the quest. So it has the Courser Spirit, a double jump, not a triple jump, and a kite rush, which means it can dash once more while using the dash skill. The unique skills include Cumulonimbus or Cumulonimbus, probably the cloud. Um, Prior is sprint, and it's automatically activated when sprinting. It actually gives you stamina while sprinting. That is quite a lot. If it is towards the horse's stamina, means that if you're just sprinting, you should actually be gaining stamina on this horse. Then we got Lightning Strike, which is the F skill. Forward attack. Creates a lightning attack on the ground. Then we got a Wall Charge, which is Rush, Kite, Rush, Annihilating Lightning. So automatically activated when using dash, Q in the air. And then we have the instant acceleration as a flash. It's pretty much teleports instead of the usual speed thing. And the drift is also a bit teleporty. Voltarion's natural skills include a double leap, like it said upstairs, up top. Voltarion cannot learn a two-person riding skill, so it will be a one-person horse. Overall, we got some comparison stats between the horses. Voltarion is actually going to win in acceleration and speed compared to the previous three. As far as I know, Argonaut used to be, Argonaut was the fastest. It is a little bit low on the rotation and the braking. However, I think this isn't going to really affect it much since most of its turning is via teleport. HP wise, it's kind of in the middle ground, I'd say. And then on the actual stamina, it pretty much is also in the average. Then how to obtain it? We need the Lightning Trace, which has War of the Roses, Node Wars, Black Shrine, probably Sangoon, 8, 9, 10. From what probably this is a typo. And Black Shrine from the Abandoned Crown Prince. Let's look at the numbers. So, War of the Roses, if you're the leading guild, 25, 20, 20 15. If you're third corp, you're always going to get 2 traces. Not a lot, to be honest. A lot for Conquest War Victory. First place in points also 10. To be honest, it's looking very much like this will be a Node War horse. Node War Victory, 1 to 5, and 1 if you lose. And then the Abandoned Crown Prince, you will get definitely 1. And then similar for the Sangoon, you will definitely get 1, and then on the higher tiers, you have a chance to get 1 or 2 extra, it seems. Overall, we have an overview, 25, 2015, and 2 for the War of the Roses, 12, 10, 4, 3, depending on the Node War, Unlimited Node War, Victory 2, Defeat 1, and in Black Shrine, 1 guaranteed, 1 guaranteed, 1 and an extra, 1 and an extra. To be honest, I think this will be the big source for a lot of people. However, judging from the next thing, 300 lightning traces, that will take a while if you do not do War of the Roses as with Conquer on the EU server, or if you do Node Wars. This will take a good long while. Once you've collected 300 traces, you can interact with Bertie's amniotic fluid. Okay, so pretty much a repeatable quest, and then you get to choose between male and female. Voltarion will not be able to be registered on the market. However, it can be sold through the horse trader and Imperial delivered. The fact that we have a male and female shows that there probably will be a tier 10 of this Voltarion. I mean, it could be that we can maybe snipe some off the market once the big Node War guilds start putting them on the market. For Node Wars, if Voltarion attempts to enter the castle surrounded by the barrier using double leap, Dick Crota will be used the same way as Dream Ardenaut and Dream Dinner. You will fall immediately due to the influence. Okay, so you still can't jump over the walls during Node Wars with the new horse. Knowledge acquisition conditions for Atraxia's NPC Helen Julia encountered during the Voltarion acquisition quest has been changed. Then we have some adjustments to Deadeye's bullet type switches. The Rabam seems to be coming, and the Black Spirit expansion. This will not hit until January 13th on Global Lab. I might do a small update because I figured out how to get on Global and take a look. But we'll see more on Monday. Then they've changed some text inside all the summon scrolls. The fact that you need to delete them when you forfeit the quest. Then there was difficulty to identify items during quests. Changes have been made so no death penalties during questing. And during the Black Star production request, some lines about the weapon types according to the classes have been added. And otherwise, we have the door to the Thumping Thrashing Snowflake field. So the snowboarding event has opened, which will also open probably next Thursday then for us already. Don't forget to go to Lando in Belia for a quest. Then we have the growth simulator function, which allows you. Oh, the growth simulator's coming. So we're getting the big changes from 0.3 to 1.3 from 0.6 to 1.3. And we're getting a new button which will pretty much compare the horses for us. Pretty much what Something Lovely used to do, the Horse Discord used to do, and also Videolytics. We're pretty much getting it in game. The common distribution. I mean, everything is currently in Korean. And the third one I'm thinking is probably just a checking out what different horses have as stats. We're also getting the chance to register a horse. So if you're gonna go catch horses with a carriage, you can immediately register them to the wagon. This is pretty big. There is a note that you need to have space in the last stable that the wagon was connected to, because the horses will be registered there. The maximum level for tier 6 and 7 horses has been expanded to 100. It doesn't really do anything except for the horses won't get attacked. The horse won't gain any more abilities or stats. It won't learn any more skills. Also, there's no extra money for the horse, and also, well, the only benefit really is the fact that the horse doesn't get attacked from mobs. And we're getting the 25% XP increase on the horses, and also a small 10% value increase. We're also getting a small notepad functionality expansion with, well, color, thickness, italic, underline, strike through, and header functions have been added. This can be a little bit nice for if you want to highlight stuff on your combo on the notepad. An improvement has been made so you can right click on the Royal Workshop so you can check the crafting materials without swapping. That is pretty nice. And then we also have the in-game settings. A pet fairy name view setting option has been added. Trader's Graveyard is getting its own world map icon finally, and then small changes to the mole name that's been appearing and the mole speech bubble. And a description on how to turn off the do not show again in the UI size optimization window has been added. And then we have a final selection of fixes and changes. Small costume changes, looks like. Issue with a grade of some items was not displayed. Some knowledge changes. Some stat changes on the Alfari. That's probably the Granvir leather saddle. Unnecessary error logs got fixed. Oh, some flickering during the fairy lights or Radanas has been fixed. Display changes of the Dream Ardenaut. And issue where a character could get stuck in a specific location in a one-on-one duel in a free duel has been fixed. That it. Well, I wonder how that got found. And the Twilight Wings, the temporary dragon mount, is also coming. Mounting it and getting off, Shift R. Well, probably R and Shift R. Movement, WASD. Soar is to take off, which is E. Fast movement, Shift W. Altitude adjustment, Q and E. And Shift W, Q and E for quick altitude adjustment. And if the height is too high, the altitude is automatically adjusted. And movement may be restricted in some content and areas. I know I will be going for the airships. I want to see if I can get on the airship. That is the first thing I'm going to be doing with this. Sadly, short term and very much limited to Node Wars. Hopefully, there will be a different source, but we'll see. So, overall, quick scroll back up. We got the Mount XP changes, Mount skill changes. The second part of the snow event is coming. Some tiny fixes. Deadeye's getting changes on Monday. We'll see what those are. And the big Voltarion horse, definitely geared towards PvP content from the basic sources. People that do PvP content or big Node War content will definitely get this horse pretty quickly. Looking forward to it. It very much looks like a combat horse. Might actually become a good horse for boss runs for us PvEers, simply because it looks really fast. Thank you for joining me. If you ever feel like watching me on Twitch, I stream almost every day. And if you are on Twitch, welcome. Leave a follow if you can. And I wish you all a great day.